And welcome to Counsel of the Day with Shanrae. I am Shanrae. We are on week 2, part 2. Oh my gosh, and I don't know, my camera, y'all, this is my second time on TikTok, and I'm telling you, why is my camera is not working on TikTok. I'm like totally the wrong way on TikTok. Let me see if I can adjust this. Again, this is my second time going live on TikTok, so I'm like on here totally wrong. I've got to crop it some kind of way. Wow. Let's see if I can crop it. I might, you know what, guys, on TikTok, I might have to go out and come back in. I'm not sure with this, but I am welcome to Counsel of the Day with Shanrae. It is week 2, part 2. Let me move to my comments. And hi everybody on Instagram, on YouTube, on Facebook, on TikTok. And I am really struggling here. Oh my gosh, with this TikTok live thingy. I'm gonna go out and come back in. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wind up going out and coming back in on TikTok, guys, because this is a lot. This is something else. So I'm like gonna, okay, one moment, guys. All right, so again, welcome to week 2, part 2 of Counsel of the Day with Shanrae. And this week we have been talking about careers, and I'm actually going to pick up from where we left off at on Tuesday night. And this is just inspiring you all to just, last week we talked about traveling. Last week we literally talked about traveling. This week we're talking about anything that you might be interested in doing, your career. If you want to just learn about something and just add it into your world, into your life, to enhance your opportunity to move into, you can move this way, you can move that way, you can move upward, whichever way you move forward. We're never moving backwards and we're never going back down. And so it'll just give you leverage, learning more, having more skills, learning more things like that. And so my camera is just so messed up. Yeah. All right. Oh, that's good. I didn't say, okay, it looks different on my camera. That's really cool. All right. So let's start our scripture. And I'm not going to backtrack because I have got so many different, I got so many notes here, and I'm going to be writing. Y'all be patient with me because I'm going to be writing and like holding up stuff for our viewers on TikTok, because unfortunately TikTok does not have the advantage that you all have with seeing my PowerPoint. So our key points are, we're going to move that along. I'm not even talking about that tonight. Let's talk about some motivation. So I wanted you all, y'all on, let me blow this up a little bit on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Do you see that? If you can spend 8 hours working on somebody else's dream, you can spend 60 minutes a day working on your own. I should have put a day up in there, y'all. All right. And for my TikTok family, move this out the way. For my TikTok family, can y'all see that? I don't know if y'all can see that TikTok. Okay, if you can spend 8 hours working on someone else's dreams, working on somebody else's job, working somebody else's plan of getting rich. What is it 50 Cent say? Get rich or die trying. If you can do this for somebody else, you can do this for you. You can at least put 60 minutes into your own dreams and visions. And I'm going to keep showing y'all this over here on TikTok. Okay, this is what I was showing TikTok. The exact same thing, guys, is on the screen. If you can spend 8 hours working on somebody else's dream, you can spend 60 minutes a day working on your own. I came in tonight from work, rushed flying in, working towards my dream. This is my dream. Okay, this is what I love to do. I love counsel. I love helping others overcome. overcome things that a lot of times people feel lost. They feel like some things that they'll never ever be able to overcome. And I love working on helping people overcome certain things. I mean, I got notes everywhere, guys. I'm sorry because I decided to go a different route tonight. Let me go on Facebook. I'm so sorry, guys, on Instagram. I'm so sorry that I cannot see your comments at all. I don't know what's going on with Instagram. I'm not a pro with Instagram either. And so let me go on Facebook so I can talk to those of y'all that are on Facebook again. And I'm going to figure this out. I'm going to keep doing my test and everything so I can figure out how I can communicate with my viewers on all of the different platforms. Okay, so I like this saying right here, this theory right here. I love it. Where, and I'm gonna keep TikTok. Here we go. If we can spend 8 hours working on somebody else's dream, we can spend 60 minutes again working on your own. So this here that I want to talk about tonight is from Chris Donnelly. Chris Donnelly is a strategist. He is a strategist, and I love what he's saying. So let me move this along so y'all can see what Chris Donnelly is talking about, how he's encouraging people to move towards their own dreams and their goals. I'm sorry. Let me get on so I can see if I can see y'all on, am I on the right thing? Yeah, I'm on Facebook. Okay, see, I'm so much going on, so many platforms, but I'm a master this, guys. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Helen. Hi, guys. Good to see y'all. Thank y'all for coming back on tonight for part 2. It's good to see you all. All right. So let me turn this upside down now. That ain't gonna work. Okay, so let's move this on. Chris Donnelly is the strategist. He's the one who said that if you can spend 8 hours on somebody else's dream, you can spend 8 hours on your own. So he says the 9-to-5 life is riskier than ever. Okay, build your own life before it is too late. What is this week? Dare to dream, guys. This week's subtitle, Dare to dream in your own career, in your own business. All right. So those 8 hours now are necessary for income. We all know that. We all, like I said, I'm rushing in late from work, working on building my own dream, but I'm still doing it. I might seem like I got a lot going on, which I do, but I'm still doing it, y'all. Okay. And I encourage you all to do the same thing. So Chris says that these 8 hours are now necessary for income, but 1 hour of no pay, or maybe, thank God for different avenues. You can do 1 hour with, and you could create your own avenue. You could sell something. Y'all know I do a lot of different things. I crochet. I do all kinds of, I do vocal lessons. I do all kinds of things, y'all. Okay, do studio sessions, whatever. But 1 hour, okay, he says of no pay is the key to long-term freedom. So many people get stuck in the 9-to-5 grind. They, of course, because we get tired after working with somebody else. We're tired. We're exhausted. Okay, but he said, even though we get stuck in that 9-to-5 grind, thinking it's too late to start something that we really want to do. Okay, and a lot of times, that negativity in our mind, that is always something that's going to stop you from doing what you need to do, that necessary thing for you. Don't listen to what's going on up in here, that negative talk. Okay, he said, thinking that it's too late to start something that you really want to do, don't listen to that. He said, the reality is that people underestimate themselves. A lot of times we really do. We underestimate ourselves. Okay, we don't realize that we can change our lives in just a few months. Okay, we can change our lives in just a few months. All right, so it can start off as a simple side hustle or a hobby. Okay, and to my TikTok family, again, I'm going to keep showing y'all this. If you can work 8 hours for someone else on somebody else's dream, you can work 60 minutes a day on your own. All right, guys, I have to keep showing TikTok visuals because they can't see what y'all see. Okay, so it can start off as simple as a side hustle or a side hobby. All right, Chris says you could start a podcast. That's good. Start a podcast about maybe films or whatever. Tammy, I'm gonna talk about you, Tammy. Tammy is she's interested in gardening, home and gardening. Tammy can start a podcast talking about her start and her venture on gardening, starting out a garden. What she did, I believe, Tammy, you said you just sold a house here and bought another house somewhere else that probably have way more land, so you can do what you need to do. That's awesome. So, but Chris says start a podcast, talk about something that's working for you, something that you're working. Write a book, write that book about time management, or write the book. She said, bought 7 acres, dead, gone it. Yes, Tammy, you bought 7 acres? Tammy over in Facebook land, y'all, and TikTok over there, Tammy bought 7 acres of land because she wanted to start farming. Oh my gosh. And you know what? That's my Shiro. That's my Shiro, because that's my goal, to start buying some land too, so I can start farming and doing different things that I want to do. Yes, ma'am, Tammy. Tammy, bravo. She's doing it. She's working towards her goals and her dreams. Okay. Create that YouTube channel about psychology. Okay, that's me. TikTok. Create a YouTube channel about psychology. That's what I do 4 times a year for 1 month each. I get on and I give strategies and I give counsel. Okay, I do in February, in May, in August, in November of every year. Okay, so I did that. Working on it. I started mine. Okay, so you all figure out what you're going to start with yours. Chris says, whatever it is, whatever's in your heart, and whatever your heart desire is, no matter what age you are, you'll always wish that you had started doing what you wanted to do. Age is nothing but a number. You know, a lot of us heard that growing up. Tammy said she building herself. That's right, girl, building herself. All right. And that's what you're going to do too, guys, over there in TikTok land. Okay. No matter what, no matter your age, you're going to always wish that you started something and you started it sooner. So why not start now? Okay. Our whole topic for the month of November is Dare to Dream. Last week, Dare to Dream and Travel. This week, Dare to Dream in a Career. Next week for Tuesday only, guys, because next Thursday is Thanksgiving. But next week for Tuesday only, we're going to be talking about Dare to Dream in crafts and learning a new craft, whatever craft that is. Somebody always wanted to learn how to play. That's right. Go on, look on YouTube, buy some books. It's okay. You can do it the old school way and learn them chords and learn how to play. I wanted to learn how to sew. I still have to continue maturing that. I bought my sewing machine and everything else I need. I slowed down on it, but I'm going to pick it back up. That craft is important to me as a plus size babe. I have certain things that I want to do with the sewing machine that will enhance my outfits, my wardrobes. Okay. So as Chris Donnelly said, it start now. Don't let age don't let age hinder you. And she said YouTube taught her so much. Tammy said the one who bought guys in TikTok land. Tammy said YouTube inspired her. YouTube taught her a lot of things. And look what she did. She went out and bought 7 acres of land so she can start gardening. Okay. All righty then. So Chris Donnelly said, once you get going, the momentum you'll build and it'll start becoming addictive. Oh my God. Isn't that what I said on Tuesday? That once you get started, that passion is gonna get so caught up in you till you just gonna keep going. You're gonna keep doing it. So Chris Donnelly, the strategist, says the same thing. Once you get going, that momentum is going to continue to build. And it starts to become addictive, and you're going to keep going and keep going and keep going. So Chris Donnelly says investing in yourself is the best investment that you can ever make. Investing in you. And I'm telling you, I wholeheartedly agree. Investing in you is the very best thing anyone, and the best investment anyone can make. Again, we're gonna go back to what he said. TikTok, if you can spend 8 hours on somebody else's what dream, then you can spend 1 hour, 60 minutes working on yours a day too. All right. So that this here was by strategist Chris Donnelly. Okay, so I'm gonna pick up from where we left off on Tuesday night about building momentum. And I want to talk about 5 awesome mediums to get us started on building our dream, on giving that 8 hours, giving that 1 hour out of a day, moving towards our career or our dream. Okay, so let's I'm gonna blow this up over here, and I'm gonna have to write some things out over there for TikTok. All right, so here's a non-exhaustive list of great resources that can get you all started on building whatever, moving towards your goals and your dreams. And y'all bear with me, TikTok, because I'm gonna have to write it out with marker. Okay, I'm gonna keep this here because I want to keep showing this to TikTok land. All right, so the first thing, and I think I opened it, I'm gonna open it again. The first thing to get started is blogs. Blogs. The word blogs. Okay? Blogs. I have to do old school with TikTok. The word blogs. I don't know if can y'all see that? Blogs. It's probably looking the wrong way. I have to show TikTok the old school thing. Blogs. Okay, so some of the smartest and most inspiring people out there regularly post their best work and ideas on their blogs for the world to see, and for free. Because a lot of times what you love to do, you do it for free. What did Tammy say? She said my crocheting is beautiful. Oh, thank you, Tammy. You so sweet. She's seen some of my crocheting. Thank you. Okay, and so so some of people they'll give away some of their best ideas for free. If they like, and if you like your work, you absolutely have to check it out. That's what they always say, right? So these are some people that have well-to-do blogs. Ramit Sethi, James Clear, Leo Babauta, Tyler Tovaroon, I'm saying a Tovarin, and Derek Sivers. All right, these are some of the best, some of the most well-known bloggers out there. Number one is, and I need to put number one. Number one is blogs. Let me do that. Okay, TikTok world, blogs. Okay, number two. Okay, so he says to no, that's number two. He says read tons of blogs. Read blogs. He said, you never miss a post, because if you have not, or if you have the time, start regularly reading some of these blogs. Okay, make sure that you add the 5 above that you won't be disappointed in, because you're going to be learning about different things. All right, if you have time to read blogs. Okay, here's number 2. All right, and it's number 2 is online courses. Okay, and I'm writing this stuff down, guys, for TikTok land over there. Online courses. That's number 2. Online courses. So the reality used to be that college courses were only available to people who could afford college. All right. Nowadays, you can take these courses online. A lot of us have even taken these courses online for free. Okay. Here are 3 courses that you can use. Khan Academy. I've looked into, and here we go, TikTok. Khan Academy, Coursera. I've talked about a lot of these on here a few years ago. Udemy. All right, these are the 3 top online courses that you can take to help you move forward towards expanding yourself to where you make yourself more, what I said, give yourself more of a variety where you can work in several different fields, or you can go and and be an asset in different types of fields of work by enhancing your knowledge through online courses, guys. Khan Academy, Coursera, and Udemy. All right. Number three, he says talks like TED Talks and stuff. These talk shows are amazing. Okay. And this is all anything that will help you. One thing I do like what Tammy said. She said, YouTube has helped her a lot, but these talks like TED Talks and stuff like this, 99U and talks at Google. I didn't even know they had a talks at Google. I don't know. Did anybody else know that they had a talks at Google? I didn't know they had that. I did know about TED Talks. TED Talks, I watch a lot. I learn a lot through TED Talks. But okay, you have 99U. Okay, and that features Inspirement Talks, and then of course Talks at Google. Wow, you see how I'm still learning stuff every day. I'm still okay. So look up talks where you can learn stuff. It'll actually pique your interest and say, you know what, I never knew that that you can do that, that you can make a living by doing something like this. And then you learn about it and say, oh wow, it piqued my interest. I learned about it. And now I'm functioning in it. I actually got a career in it now, So these talks, these are more ways that you can enhance yourself. Audio books. That's number 4. Audio books. I told y'all last week, that's my wind down time. Audio books. That's where I can wind down and listen to a good story, or I can learn about certain topics through audiobooks. And because my time is very, very scarce, so I have to multitask. If I'm cleaning, I'm listening to an audiobook. I'm cooking, I'm listening to an audiobook. I'm doing laundry, I'm listening to an audiobook. So audiobooks, you can learn a great deal because it's of course audio. And they have such a vast selection of education. You can listen to educational books. You can listen to podcasts. You can listen to even talks on Audible. And then, of course, great stories on that. Number 5, where we at? Oh, yep, we almost time. It's almost time for us to get out of here. All right. And good old fashioned number 5, our podcast. Here we go, TikTok land podcast. All right, podcast. Podcasts are great alternatives to audiobooks, guys. No matter what you're into, they're very likely an expert talking about whatever subject that y'all are interested in learning about. Okay, podcast. So here's one. It's called stuff that it teaches you about stuff you should know. This Is Your Life. There's another podcast. And The School of Greatness. Let me go back. Stuff You Should Know. It is an educational podcast, and it's hosted by Chuck and Josh Dissect. All right. This Is Your Life is hosted by Michael Hyatt. All right. And then and his podcast is about intentional leadership. The School of Greatness. Okay. This podcast is by Lewis Howes, and he's a brilliant business mind. So he talks about world-class business and athletes and stuff like that. So there are vast ways that you can learn. About increasing something, a craft or something that you're interested in. But I am going to end this because we're I'm going to end it just where I started, guys. I'm going to end it. Okay, so if you can spend 8 hours working on somebody else's dream, then you can spend 60 minutes a day working on your own dream, guys. Okay, this whole month, once again, hey, Marion, this whole month is dedicated to Dare to Dream. Dare to Dream. This week, Dare to Dream in your career. I know that things is looking kind of dicey right now worldwide. But listen, while we're still in the free world, which while we're still living in this free world, we still have the ability to live out our dreams. Last week, I talked about Dare to Dream and travel. Guys, go on and plan your trip. Plan your trip. I don't care if you go see the other part of the world. If you do it by getting on a cruise ship. If some people may not be comfortable flying, guess what? Their alternative is they have cruises. Okay, that can take you to the other part of the world, and you can see other parts of the world that way. All right. This week, dare to dream in your career. You don't have to. You can if you want to, because guess what I found out? I found out that there's a scholarship even for people, and God help, I'm one of the ones. But there's scholarships out there even for people who've lost their mom, who've had a loss, their mom has passed or something like that. There are always money. People are always giving money to help you further whatever dream that you have. Okay, so this week was dare to dream in your career. Next Tuesday is going to be dare to dream in learning a craft or doing a new craft or something like that. And that's next Tuesday only. Next Thursday's Thanksgiving won't be on. All right. So let's move this along. I've been talking and not moving this PowerPoint over here in these three areas. We're going to end with the takeaway. Okay. Our final words. And it's the same thing that I said on Tuesday night. Final words. Let me open this up a little bit so y'all can see it, and I'll close it back. And I'm going to try to show it to you all. It says formal education will make you a living, but self-education will make you a fortune. Okay? Formal education will make you a living. It will. But self-education will make you a fortune. And that's by Jim Rohn. So the information is out there, guys. It's out there. Most of it is free, too. So it's crazy how much we can learn and grow our minds once we start getting into the habit of educating ourselves. All right. It doesn't matter how many resources are available if we don't put them to use. And again, this is by Jim Rohn. So how do we plan on educating ourselves and growing our minds and unleashing your creativity? What resources will you add to your daily routine? I'm going to go on back to this again, guys. If you can spend 8 hours building somebody else's dream, then you can spend 1 hour working on your dream. Okay? So, what resources will you add to your daily routine to help build your dream? I'm going to say it again. Tammy's the GOAT. Tammy over here in Facebook land, she's the GOAT. She started educating herself on YouTube about growing her own fruits and vegetables, her gardens and stuff like that. Got so inspired till she went and purchased 7 acres of land, and now using those acres of land to build her dream by growing her fresh fruits and vegetables. Tammy's the GOAT. She is the GOAT. I'm telling you. All right. So let's move this on. Our quote for this evening says, in order to stay relevant, you have to stay open to new trends and keep educating yourself, because you have to keep evolving. All right. And that's by Natalie Massenet. This quote is by Natalie Massenet. So we got to stay relevant. In order to stay relevant, you got to stay open to new trends, keep educating yourselves, and keep evolving. All right. Okay. So, hey, Lisa, how you doing? So good to see you, Lisa. All right. So this is it. This is it for tonight, guys. I will see y'all next week. And I'm going to end it, TikTok land. I'm going to end it the way I started it. If you can spend 8 hours working on somebody else's dream, you can spend 60 minutes a day working on your own. All righty then. So let me move this on. This is my theory website reference page for my fellow theorists. Anybody on TikTok, if you want to know where my theories came from, you can slide over to my Facebook page or my Facebook page at Shanrae Owens. You can, go to my YouTube channel at Shanrae Owens, and then select tonight's series, and then you can scroll all the way to the end if you choose to. My fellow counselors and theorists, you'll see my theory website reference page, and you'll be able to see where I got my theory and my teachings from for this week. Okay. And I'm saying this, guys, because I've had counselors and theorists inbox me and ask me. They wanted to fact checks, and it's okay. It's all right. And I gave them the where they can get it from, and that's why I'm saying that. Okay, so there we go. Better up. If you want to create a professional transformation, guys, through expert coaching, www.betterup.com is where you can find a personal life coach for you. Okay. Ada Plus Community. Ada is a community empowering adults with ADD, ADHD, and OCD. Okay, a different brain requires a different approach. Okay, www.adapluscommunity.com. All right, let's move this on. 988 crisis hotline. If you know someone that may be having a rough time or struggling, 988, refer them to 988 crisis hotline. It's 24/7, or you can pick up the phone and call. You can just go online and call. And they're available 24 hours, 7 days a week. 988 crisis helpline. All right, betterhelp.com. So if you want a safe space to speak to a licensed professional online therapist, BetterHelp offers affordable counseling sessions for individuals, couples, and family members. www.betterhelp.com. All right. And hi Camilla, how you doing? I don't get a dime for this, but I believe in help is there for people if you need it. Okay, and so this is why I'm giving you these credible resources for that. So if you are looking for help, betterhelp.com. All right, let's move this along. All right, Learning RX. I stand on Learning RX. This organization has been functioning for about 40 years. And so it's a brain training, and it offers ways to strengthen your thinking skills. People's IQ have elevated plus about 13 plus points. Their IQ have elevated that high. They also specialize with people who have ADD and ADHD as well. But learningrx.com, I stand on them. Okay, I'm almost finished, guys, and then I'm going to see y'all next Tuesday. All right, so if you're interested in professional one-on-one counseling services, feel free to contact me. Inbox me in any of my social media pages. Inbox me. I'm a lifestyle strategist, and my aim is to aid you in your life's goals and your life's dreams. And I do counsel sessions. I can do it as quickly as 20 minutes. I can't do it in anything less than that. 20 minutes, I can do emergency sessions, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, but my sessions are normally 60 minutes, 90 minutes like that, up to 120 minutes, 2 hours. All righty then, let's move this along. Okay, so if there's a past Counsel of the Day with Shanrae series that you've missed, or you may just want to rewatch it, go to my YouTube channel at Shanrae Price, like, subscribe, hit the bell, and share. And then go and just look through any past series that you may want to rewatch. And just go on and like I said, when I said like, subscribe, and share. So I think I hit everything. Yep, thank y'all. Let me open this up just a little bit. Woo, it's been a long day, but what did I say? I got to practice what I preach. If you can give, and I'm doing this again for TikTok fam, because they can't see what y'all see. If we can give, I'm saying if we can give, if we can spend 8 hours working on somebody else's dream, we can spend 60 minutes working towards our own. Tonight, that's been our Counsel of the Day for tonight. This is week 2, part 2, Dare to Dream. And this subtitle this week has been on your career. I will see y'all next Tuesday only. Next Tuesday only at 9 p.m. sharp on week 3 of Dare to Dream in learning a new skill. All right. So I'll see y'all on Tuesday night. Have a wonderful weekend. And guys, remember, give your own self 60 minutes a day and work towards your own dream. Bye.
Counsel of the day with Shanrae.
Good night, everybody. Thank y'all for hanging in here with me tonight. I'm gonna find a way to give y'all some visuals too. All right, good night, guys, and have a wonderful weekend. I have 1,000 likes, 52 viewers. 1,000 likes, 52 viewers. Wow. And they hung in there. They didn't even.
Just constant scrolling.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't on Instagram, so
I wasn't on Instagram, so I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop blogging on. Yeah, this is ridiculous. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Oh Lord!
When I looked at it, I was like, "Oh shoot."